did this whole night. What's his whole idea?
Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday. Look, real quick. I'm up under this cover. Okay, I've already washed and moisturized my face, but I'm back up under this bonnet, baby. Y'all, friend, the mailman had me out in these Memphis streets last night. Child, listen, and then, let me tell you what y'all friend did to me. So he was like, come on. Y'all know I'm trying to finish rearranging yet again my beauty space, right? And I'm trying to rearrange it for the space to be where I can just go in and film a video, an unboxing, a live video, or do a full-on fashion photo, the full body. So I'm just trying to rearrange everything to fit that so that I don't have to, okay, let me move the camera. I just want, spaces that are set and ready. All I got to do is just, the camera is going to stay where it is, tripod, the lighting, so that it'll be just set like that in whichever situation I'm in, right? So anywho, I got stuff everywhere. I mean, not everywhere, but not where it's supposed to be in the final destination because I'm shifting the TV over from one spot to the books anyway, so you get what I'm saying. So y'all film was like, he had to go do some things for work early in the morning yesterday on a Saturday. And we both had long weeks. I've had a parent-teacher conference, and I had to put my number of steps that I walked Thursday, baby. I think I talked about that in another vlog that y'all ain't seen yet, but yeah. So he had to get up and go do something. So he was like, when I come back, we're going to get out and get some sunshine on our faces. I'm like, yeah, okay. I ain't going outside. Is what I was saying in my head. So he comes back. There's something in my eye. Okay, excuse me. So he comes back, y'all. If I'm blinking, there's something like an eyelash in my eye. And I'm trying not to do too much because, So he comes back and it's like, I'm going to lay down, take a nap. And then I'm going to get up at 2 o'clock and we're going to roll out. I was like, yeah, okay. I'll go back in the back, steady tearing up stuff, right? I come back in here to get my phone because I had my phone on the charger in here. He was like, you ready? I got on bathrobe. Do it look like I'm ready now? What you want? I tell you going to leave at 2 o'clock. I was like, oh, okay. So I go and throw on some things, get dressed, whatever. And we roll out right through the streets of Memphis. And of course, it's never a dull moment in the city because it's always something going on. Something, okay? So, had me out. So, we go out, roll out for a little while, come back. Oh, on the way, he was like, well, on the way back, I'm going to stop and we're going to get us some Chipotle. And he's the one who loves Chipotle. I'm like, I'm okay. I like the concept. But first of all that money for some rice and some beans and some lettuce and a little chicken, girl. I'll cook that, but I ain't got to cook it. Cool, I'll eat it. But I like the concept, but it could do a little bit more something. But anywho, y'all know the last time he tried to take me out here with that super hot bowl. Anywho, I'll link that video up here. It was a Sephora haul, I think. So anyway, I was sick. Trying to take me out. Anyway, so we rolling. He come back. Okay, I changed my mind. I think we're just gonna have, I don't know what he said, but it sounded like chicken nuggets. I'm like, no, we ain't eating no chicken nuggets on a Saturday night, But it wasn't chicken nuggets. What did he say? Oh, it's a place here called Guthrie's. Hold on, y'all. There's a place here called Guthrie's, and it has like a chicken box, chicken strips, like strips and fries. It's really good. I first discovered it when our former superintendent sent us a teacher appreciation, and for Librarians Day sent me a link to get a free snack box, right? So I was like, okay. I was like, that's my superintendent. Child. You heard I said former superintendent. That's a whole other conversation. I was like, oh my goodness. One day we'll talk about it, but not today. So, so he really likes those. I was like, and I was in the mood for rice and beans and stuff like that. Oh, that's what I have a taste test for. You said. So he was like, well, go ahead on and order it. Now, I don't have no Chipotle app. When I do stuff, it's if it's a Chick-fil-A, I got Chick-fil-A, but then you could choose DoorDash. I didn't even have DoorDash on my phone until Friday, child, because I treated my kids, my 6th graders, to lunch. I had done my 8th graders for lunch a few weeks ago, and I did Chick-fil-A, but, you can choose whatever. Anyway, so it's built into the Chick-fil-A app. So I was like, oh gosh, how do I do DoorDash? I asked one of my kids, can you help me order the food from DoorDash? Or no, they wanted pizza. And they was like, I'm getting to the story, but they wanted, their Chick-fil-A was cut out because 6th grade, you got to earn it. And then when you get it scratched off, it don't come back. It's over with. Okay, over. So I finally decided to treat them. Because my 8th graders got me. I was like, well, what y'all want for lunch? I want to treat y'all for lunch. They were like, Chick-fil-A. I didn't give them an option. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, 6th grade, you have the option, but you can lose it. And that's what they did. They lost it. But it started off with Chick-fil-A. Then they had an option for wings. Wings got off the stop. They wanted wings stop. I'm like, y'all, Little Caesars hot and ready. So was trying to order and they was talking so much, child. I was like, couldn't even concentrate. I'm like, look, y'all, I'm old. Could y'all shut up? They know I love them. But so I got them Little Caesars pizzas and stuff, and I was like, how do I do this? So I had to download DoorDash on my phone. I was like, whatever. I had done InstaCart the other day because we were having the book giveaway and the parent teacher conference, and I'm extra. And so I ordered a helium tank from that Party City. I think they're out of business. What is the place called? Michael's. And so DoorDash that, child, whatever. You spent your money on that. See, when you buy stuff, it is what it is. It's yours. You can do what you want to do with it. It only gonna blow up for the balloons. I could have got the school to buy it, but guess what? They got me settled down with kids. Whatever. If you know, you know. If you understand, you understand. Nothing but a thing. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I get what I need when I need it. I ain't got time to be jumping through no hoops and asking questions. Can I, may I? Even the principal came by. That thing work? Yeah, because I just got an Instacart from Michael. Yeah, it worked and it's fine. Anywho, so finally got that delivered. So the 6th graders enjoyed that little meal. But anywho, so I'm like, I'm not door dashing no Chipotle because we're going to pick it up. So I'm like, well, what do I do? So I'm downloading. I had to download yet another app on my phone, the Chipotle app. I was like, okay, whatever. And so he was like, well, get this and get this. So he normally orders. That ain't my thing. So I fool around. At first, I was putting in something wrong because it wouldn't put my payment method in there. I like PayPal. PayPal is my go-to method to pay because you are protected. I don't like using my direct credit card number in nobody's app, in nobody's shopping space. No. If you don't have PayPal, I'm sorry. I can't. 9 times out of 10. Until last night. So Chipotle did not have the option. It's like, put your credit card number in here. I was like, what? Normally I do debit. You know what I'm saying? Because but I was like, let me put the credit card for that extra layer of protection with at least the credit card. So I put the number in and finally got it to go. Because every time he would hit a bump, my hand would slide. And apparently I was putting in the wrong information. Finally got it. I was frustrated. Finally got it. Because, of course, here's what got me. So he was like, well, when I realized there wasn't a pay in the store option, I'm looking like, now I got to pay for dinner. I'm like, now, wait a minute. This was his whole idea. This whole night was his whole idea. And I'm like, now, why I got to pay? Why I got to pay? I was at home minding my own beeswax. So he couldn't get his wallet out because he driving, right? I'm like, now I got to pay. Child, I was halfway kind of like, you better be glad we married because if this was a date, baby, I'll be like, uh-uh. So she's like, I'll give your money back. Now, we married, we child, whatever. But when it comes to some things, give me my money back. I know it's our money, his money, my money. You know, ladies, always keep you some money. This ain't nothing he don't know. Keep you some of your own. If you got to make a fast getaway, something go wrong, baby, keep you a side stash. He know. Now you know. But anywho, so I went on to place the order, put on my card. We finally get to the place. You know, at first of all, I had to figure out what are we getting? I'm like, I'm not the orderer. It's a protein bowl and this. I'm like, what do we get? Because I know what I don't want is that hot mess you've been buying by accident. So I tried to pick and right. Anyway, so child, finally got it, and we got home. One cold Coca-Cola. I still had them old nasty Fagos in there. I mean, they were good. The Fago, the cream soda, and whatever. But that ain't what you want. When you're eating Chipotle, you need a Coca-Cola to push it down. And there was only one cold one, so I sacrificed and gave him the cold Coca-Cola. And let me show you what I had to drink, because it's still over here, child. Hold on. This was my push down. You know, water wasn't going to do. So I had, what do I have? I was like, okay, I'm eating Chipotle. Will this Corona go with it? It had to go with it, but child, I was knocked out. Okay, knocked out. I need to show y'all my haul. I promised you about the the Crayon Case. So that came finally earlier midweek. Is there anything else that I got delivered? Something else came this week. But in terms of beauty and stuff like that, I'll pop it in here. And I'll try. Your boy got me last night. Got me out in these Memphis streets, these raggedy streets, child, because every pothole we hit, we found it. Every pothole on the road, but we was in his truck, not mine. But anywho, so we made it on there and back. Child, what is that? A human taco, child. People is crazy. What kind of... Oh, pranks. I'm watching Pluto, child, Andy Griffith. But pranks, I don't do pranks. Don't play no games with me. No. Nope. The Janky, they're back, y'all. They are back. The Janky vlogs and sometimes workplace survival. Now, let me tell you about the workplace survival tips. I told y'all I'm going to give you just enough right now to keep you entertained. And then, you know, it'll be more later. But I'm giving you just enough. And trust and believe, I am not... Contrary to what some people might think, I am not an oversharer. It's just people who don't do YouTube, who, when they see that you share a little something, as a YouTuber for myself, you might see 1% of my entire life. I don't show everything. I think most of my things have been like hauling and things like that. But in terms of my personal life, that has always been little, okay? Very little. And then, you know, being a YouTuber, you know, you have to have a certain amount of privacy, no matter, you know, even if it's things that you share, you decide, you control the narrative of what you put out onto the internet. Okay, you put it out there. You can share what you wanna. People can, you determine, you decide what you want to share. If you're looking to start a channel, you don't have to be an open book. Tell all your business, share your personal life, everything. Don't. I'm gonna tell you firsthand. Don't do it. You don't have to. I don't care what they want to know. No. None of your business. Because, you know, for me, I have people in real life who watch, and sometimes they sit and watch and wait, trying to see if she's gonna share and say this and say that. Want to know with this and that. Shall I have people around corners, people out of windows, and then commenting to me, "Oh, you parked your Bronco crooked, really? What business is that of yours?" I wasn't next to your car. Child, anyway, girl, if only you knew. I'm telling you, 1%. The other 99, if I told you, baby, we'd be bestsellers. Anyway, Crayon Case haul. So she had a sale on her wipes, the loose leaf makeup wipes, the wide rule, 25 in there. So she had a sale on her bundle. So I got the bundle, and then I got a couple of her liquid lipsticks. And what colors are these, y'all? They're kind of bright. I wanted this particular color. Oh child, they're both upside down. Hold on. These are Old Bay and Jambalaya. I'll swatch them in just a moment. And then I got a few of her pencils, the lip pencils. And it comes with a built-in sharpener. Okay, I like that. Love that. Because, you know, you always can't find your sharpener. Because Super is so smart. She just knows what you need. Okay, so I got, I think just this many. What is it? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pencils. Let's see, what's the shades of? Okay, y'all. So here are the other products. So, like I said, I got 5 pencils. I got 2 of the Bearable, 1 Purpose, and 2 Berries. The top shade here is A, B, C, D. What is this? Jambalaya. The top shade is Jambalaya. The bottom shade is Old Bay. And so here is all the swatches that I have. I've got the top one, must be berries. No, Bearable on top, Purpose in the middle, and Berries on the bottom. The top orange shade is Jambalaya, and the bottom deeper shade is Old Bay. So that's pretty much everything I got from the Crayon Case, in addition to all of these wipes, the 6-pack. So I just love her aesthetic and supporting, you know, a black-owned brand from New Orleans, baby. Mardi Gras going on. Fat Tuesday. It's Tuesday, baby. Oh, my goodness. And again, I think I showed you in another video that you haven't seen yet, because this was a very impromptu one. I finally found my Fenty RiRi. Oh, child, upside down. Finally found my RiRi shade 08. I'll swatch that in just a moment. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I did do the haul on it, but I had lost it. But here it is right here. It does appear to have a little bit of glitter in it, a little shimmer. But anywho, yeah, so that's that. I'm happy I found the child. I found it in the beauty room. I had put it somewhere, but it had gotten moved because I was moving stuff around and it wasn't where I thought it was. Anywho, all right, y'all. That is it. Bye for now.